In 2025, if you're still trading time for money in your health practice, you're basically running an expensive hobby, not an actual business. And today, I'm going to show you how to break free from the time money trap and build a practice that scales without sacrificing your life. The old model of charging by the hour is dead. With quantum health technologies, AI-powered delivery systems, and so much more that's happening in our space, we can create scalable solutions that serves more people with way less of your time. And let me explain how. So when I first started my practice, I was charging per hour, and I was also a newbie practitioner. So I thought the less I charge, the more clients I'm going to bring in. But I was so wrong. I was spending time on building out a funnel. I was spending time on building a website, building out my program. I literally spent 3 whole months, day and night, creating my perfect weight loss program to charge people. And it was so bad because once everything finished, I was like, where's the money? Like, how will I make money? I knew nothing about sales, nothing about marketing. I just knew how to be a perfect doctor. All my life, I was raised in an environment where, like, my whole environment, people were pretty holistic. And our debates was about kale and oats versus like the political debates. So this was such a culture shock. And when no money was coming in, I was like, Mel, we gotta fix the situation. Let's see, who do you want to serve? And I realized I want to make sure that the next generation of America knows how to be healthy so that they don't have to face chronic diseases. And that is literally when I went online, because in social media as an online service provider, you can be reaching so many people. In the town that I was in, I could only reach a select group of people, and it's mostly like a more of a retirement community. So with that being said, I went online. It was so hard, but this is why I want to make this video, to give you some perspective on why it's important to go online. It was so hard. I went online, and instead of just thinking that going viral is all a luck, or it's just like some people are so pretty and this is why they're able to make it, I was one of those people that used to think like that. I was like, Mel, we gotta be like a blank canvas. Everything has a specific formula. So what is it with health practices that make it online? They have a strong personal brand. They know how to sell, and we got to do that. A lot of people, as I like to explain it, they're focused on phase 2, which is having a website, a funnel, perfect program, all that, when they don't even have phase 1, their foundation set, which is having a strong personal brand. Then creating an offer based off of the personal brand, because that is when you collect data. It doesn't matter what you like to serve. Like, obviously you should know that in general, let's say I want to serve gut health people with gut health issues, or in general, I want to serve people who want to calm their nervous system. But it's so important to get data from your market, because maybe when you do gut health, you see that, whoa, every single IBS post that I make is going viral. So my offer needs to focus on IBS, because that's the type of clientele that you're attracting. After that, it's going to be sales. Sales was so uncomfortable for me to begin with. Like, you guys should have seen my first sales calls. It was horrible. Well, I did 2 things. First of all, I changed my mindset that I'm not doing a sale, but it's that literally I'm helping that person to reach their next potential. If I don't help them, they're gonna get out of here. They're gonna be more confused than ever. Maybe they're gonna try a few more quick fixes here and there to see how it works, and they're gonna fail miserably, probably because they don't have the right guidance. So that is where I was like, I need to make sales work. I need this to work. And I started to be an active listener. I started to ask the right questions, which goes into the second point I wanted to make. A lot of people, they're very salesy. They're like, buy my program, buy my program. They are so forceful when it comes to sale, or they feel like that's what sales is, which is so wrong. Sales is about being present, actively listening, and coming from a point of impact. At least when it comes to the healthcare niche. I don't know about other niches. This is what I'm really good at. And it's acting more like a therapist instead of a doctor or a coach. A coach coaches the person too much on the call. They feel like, whoa, I got enough value. I can go ahead and do this on my own. A doctor overdiagnoses people on the call. They ask so many questions. How much water did you drink? What do you take for breakfast, dinner, and lunch? You know, he or she just goes so much in detail. Whereas a therapist asks you the right question. Why do you feel like you haven't been able to solve this on your own? Or questions like, what will achieving, no more bloating, weight loss, more energy do for you and mean for you? So this is when you ask the right questions that the person's like, whoa, this is where I'm at, and this is where I can be by working with Dr. Mel. So here you go, this is my credit card. And that is why it's so important. When you use organic viral marketing, which my program focuses solely on that for health professionals, and you go viral and building a presence, it can be as easy as 4 to 12 weeks, depending on how proactive you are and what type of a niche you choose. For example, gut health, super popular. If you want to focus on people with, like, let's say depression or anxiety actually goes viral more than depression. Depression can be harder, and it can also be like tougher clientele to work with. Gut health might be easier to work with. It really depends on who do you want to be working working with. When you keep going viral, when you build your core following, that is when you monetize. A lot of people, they have like 100 following or 500 following, and they are so hardcore selling, and that is a big no-no. You need to have at least like 1,000 followers before you can cash in on the followers, and making sure that you nurture them. Like our short form viral marketing goes viral, but then we nurture them through specific story sequences, email marketing, different approaches that we have that works really, really well. So that is a funnel. A website is not even a funnel. Like I did not even have a website till I was making $50,000 a month. And after you have built the following, then you need to build your high ticket offer, which again, it can be like an 8 to 12 week program where you get them a transformational outcome. It's not like I will do this, and this for you, but it's that by working with me, you will achieve X, Y, and Z results. And people would pay you for it. You can have a bi-weekly session. You can have like different materials that you give to them. You can have one-on-one sessions every other week, daily access to you, however that you like to design it. And you charge anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. And even if you have like 3 clients a month, you will be focusing your full attention on them. You get them the transformation, and you will be making about $10,000 a month. So that is how the new age health coaches work these days. When you trade your time for money, your income is capped. You're stressed, you're feeling burnt out, and you don't make as much impact, and you're basically draining your fuel. But when you do this model, it's effortless, it's efficient. You don't even need people to help you out. You can manage the entire thing, and you can work 1/3 of the time as an actual job, so about like 12 hours a week doing all this from marketing to sales to fulfillment, and you will have your sanity and you will thrive as a health coach. So I hope this video helped. Let me know if you want more details on what you want me to cover specifically, and I'll see you in the next video.